Howdy mates, here's a part 2 film for Tuesday, January 28th, 2025. As promised in my last film, I kind of wanted to go over a little more of the water cycle that occurs no matter what time of the year that it is. But in particular, seeing much of this snow in the winter, this is actually a really good thing. You want to know why? Well, it has to do with the water cycle, as I mentioned before. The snow is a form of precipitation that is mostly composed of water, essentially. And you figure once the spring arrives, you're going to have all of this snow melt that will occur. And once all of that snow melt does occur, it's going to provide a bit of a replenishment for much of the aquifers around here. Or, as some hydrologists would use the term, recharge. So all that snowmelt is going to supply the rivers, the aquifers, the lakes, and even ponds. Therefore, that will give us a decent water supply. Even for the wildlife too. And the plants. So even though snow may not be everyone's favorite, you have to think the snow is basically like the wrapping paper of the ecosystem present. I literally thought of that analogy just now. That's funny. But what's also fascinating about the Rocky Mountains in particular is it highly makes up what is called the continental divide of North America. And the aquifers lying east of the Rockies, those aquifers are slowly going to drain towards the Atlantic Ocean. Whereas if you go west of the Rocky Mountains, any of those aquifers are going to drain towards the Pacific Ocean. So this particular mountain chain is very crucial, especially in North America's hydrologic system. That's on a very massive scale. So massive that even we can hardly comprehend. But yet, it works. There's quite a few thoughts that I'm still having regarding some of the changes that have occurred within the past few weeks. Not just on a personal scale, but also on a more national scale. It does make one wonder, how's it going to be? Never lose that resiliency. I think you guys can have a little bit of an understanding where I'm going at with this. Because quite frankly, when it comes to my films, I try to keep politically oriented material out of it. But yet, unfortunately, it is also politics that can dictate what happens with some of our natural areas. Yeah. Something worth pondering on, for sure. All right, you guys, take care.